UHS Oncology Service Line is hosting a Cancer Survivors Day picnic at Otsego Park on June 1st. Here to fill us in on all the details is oncology social worker Miranda Bernardis and dietitian Janelle Oakley. Hello, ladies. How are you today?
Hello,
Very
good.
good.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having us.
Yes, thank you for joining me. So about this picnic, can you tell me kind of how this aligns with UHS Oncology's missions?
Yeah, so we started this picnic. This will be our third annual picnic. We are holding it for the cancer patients, survivors in general, those who have had cancer in the past or are currently on their cancer journeys now. You know, we just want to have good relationships with the patients and have community. So we're just trying to put the word out so people know about it.
Yeah, you know, I have friends and I have family that are cancer survivors, so it's nice to have this day and also invite their families and
absolutely.
caregivers as well, right?
Yes. Yep.
So what can people expect at the picnic? I'm guessing food because it's a picnic, but other than that, what can people expect?
Yes, we're going to have traditional picnic food, you know, hot dogs, hamburgers. We're also going to have chicken speedies, you know, Binghamton
Have to.
staple. And we're going to have an ice cream truck. That's always a fan favorite. Other than that, we're just going to have some nice raffles and some outdoor games, weather pending. But one thing that we really like is that we chose the theme Fabric of Hope this year. And to kind of symbolize and honor that, we are going to be having quilt pieces made out. So anyone that comes to the event can write a message on it, inspiration, a verse, anything that they think is helpful, and that is going to be made into a large quilt that is going to be displayed in our oncology building for anyone that's passing through to kind of look at and be reminded of community support and have words of encouragement as they're going in.
I love that. You know, quilts can bring such meaning and beauty because really quilts are made with love. So that's awesome to be able to
absolutely.
incorporate that.
Exactly.
So I want to ask, in Otsego Park, it's a huge park. We all know about it, but where in the park will this take place?
So it'll be at the South Pavilion, which is the first pavilion when you are coming in the loop of Otsego Park. We're going to have signage and there will be a big balloon arch, so should be easy to find. And people just need to call and register ahead of time just so we can, you know, see how many people are coming. And then they just check in and then they can enjoy the rest of the day.
All right, awesome. And you said this is your third annual?
Yes, yep. We started it about 2 years ago, obviously, and this will be our third one, and it's been going strong. We've had some really good turnouts, and patients have really loved being able to visit with the staff. We're going to be having a lot of staff coming this year, so hopefully it'll be a beautiful day.
Yeah, and I wanted to talk more about that too. If you guys have any certain stories or really emotions that you felt during the day in the past year, seeing old patients or being with all the team at UHS too, you know, how has that really been?
Yeah.
You get a lot of emotions being there. The event itself is a very inspirational, happy, upbeat kind of event. But given that it is on Cancer Survivor Day, sometimes it brings up some emotions.
Of course.
And we come together as a group, both medical oncology and radiation oncology, both sides, come together to support, remember, reflect back on patients' journeys. It's not open just to cancer patients, past and present, but also anyone that was touched by cancer. So if there is someone who comes who had a family member who unfortunately passed away, you know, it's a good time to kind of remember that person and what they went through and feel the community support. So even though it's a fun event, it can bring a lot of emotions together.
Yeah, that's normal. And to be able to get together and kind of share those emotions too and realize you're not alone.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's the big premise of it is being able to have that space to meet with others in the community who have had their own cancer journeys, being able to lean on each other and kind of build those connections. I think we've found that as being a very great thing at past events. We've had a lot of patients mutually come together at tables and sit and talk about their experiences. So it's a great time and the patients really appreciate it. So we love doing it.
Yeah, of course. So, you know, this is a little off-topic question, I guess, but I wrote it down. You know, what do you want to tell people about the safety of cancer screenings and maybe why they should get checked out as well?
Yeah, I can speak to that. I think it's just important. You never truly know. You know, a lot of patients we hear incidentally find out about their diagnoses, right?
Yeah.
So I would just encourage people to make sure you go to your appointments, get your screenings, do your colonoscopies, whatever it might be, to stay healthy, because you never really know, and that's the only way to really keep up on it.
Yeah, of course. I think that's really important, and I'm glad that you shared that. So tell me where, when is this event, and how people can find more information on it?
Yeah, so this event is at Otsinengo Park, like we said, South Pavilion, June 1st, which is Cancer Survivor Day, so it's a perfect day for it. It's a Sunday. You can find more information on nyuhs.org, and if you're able to see the phone number on the bottom there. If you're interested in registering, all you have to do is give us a call, and we will just sign up however many people are interested in coming. And we're looking forward to having people from the entire community, not just UHS patients, friends, and family, but anyone from our sister facilities or upstate. It's open to the entire community.
All right, awesome. Well, I want to thank you ladies so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having
And thank you
us.
for all that you guys do as well.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
For those of you who might have missed those details, the UHS Oncology Service Line is proud to host the Cancer Survivors Day Picnic on Saturday, June 1st from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Otsinengo Park. This special event is dedicated to celebrating and honoring the strength, courage, and resilience of cancer survivors in our community. Survivors, along with their families and caregivers, are invited to enjoy an afternoon filled with food, fun, and fellowship. Admission is free and all are welcome. For more information, you can visit nyuhs.org.